What's going on, y'all? As you can see, same fit, same shit. We are here back again with another edition of the 1216 podcast reaction section. Man, it's been a good minute since this last the final part two of the final season that came out. It's been a while. I can't remember when it last came out, but what we last, the last stuff that we ended up seeing was basically like Aaron had kind of pulled the old okey doke, like he knew everything that was gonna be happening and whatnot and all that kind of stuff with his dad and everything. Like that still to this day blows my mind. So of course, before we get back into that Attack on Titan, I will most likely rewatch that season just because it feels like it's been so long, and in the those past couple of stuffs they give you a lot more information about the story as a whole. So I will definitely go back and refresh my mind and all that kind of stuff when we get there. But obviously the last thing I really remember vividly is basically Aaron using that Attack Titan to basically go take over the world and whatnot, to basically end all their suffering and everything that they've been going through, because it's so much bigger than the story is so much deeper than what you think it is surface level with just like, hey, we're just going out here attacking these big old monsters, and it's so much more to the story. And like I said, I'd have to go back and rewatch just to refresh because it's so much information about our people, Marley overseas, a whole bunch of other countries around, and just it's just so, the world is so much bigger than we originally thought it would be, because we thought it was like just outside the walls on that island, but there's so many other different islands and all that kind of stuff. It's definitely one of my favorite animes that I've watched. I don't know if I talked about it before on the channel, but when I first watched that the very first episode, so for me, I normally tend to give it like 3 to 5 episodes of TV, no matter what it is, anime, live action, whatever, to kind of see if it's something that I'm gonna rock with, because the first episode you're not gonna get everything you need to get to you know what I mean, to be able to know if you're gonna like the show or whatnot. So I give it a couple, 3 to 5, and then from there on it's like, okay, I know I'm going to stick with this, or I'm going to just drop off of it completely or whatever, or maybe kind of tune in here and there from time to time. But for Attack on Titan, when I seen that very first episode, I was locked. Like everything that happens, and if you watching this, I'm assuming you've seen the show, especially season 1. So with the Titan coming over the wall and busting the wall down, and how everything just kind of takes off from there. Like I was locked in on that show. Absolutely love it, enjoy it. Definitely recommended it to 12. He kind of knows what goes on it, but he hasn't watched it himself. So how he talked to me about One Piece. This is me talking to him about that. Like, hey, bro, it's not One Piece, obviously, but it's like, hey, bro, you got to check that shit out. You know what I mean? So really looking forward to this final season. It's going to be in 2 parts again, unfortunately. So maybe like 13 here, 13 there, a total of, 26 episodes. So I'm just hoping that they wrap it up good, because it's been great every step of the way for me. So yeah, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get into this reaction. Said he causing it, man. The rumbling is coming. That's where we left off. Freedom. That's been a whole goal. March 3rd. Okay, man, we got a decent amount of stuff coming out in March. Let's go ahead and get into this breakdown, even though it's not really anything to kind of break down, but let's go ahead and get into this breakdown. All right, y'all. So not really much in that, other than showing, Aaron when we very first saw his ass as a kid, like I had talked about, seeing, the Titan come over the wall and all that kind of stuff. So it wasn't really too much to show. Got me excited for it, of course, though. Seeing the rumbling, like I said during the actual thing, like rumbling is coming. Like we ended it with him starting it and having the Titans like walk across, but now we like picking up with it actually happening. So all the death, the destruction that we're gonna end up seeing, like I'm definitely excited, ready to see. see it come. Just wondering how it's all gonna be wrapped up, because from what I've heard, people aren't really like huge fans of how it ends in the manga. But I mean, we'll see. It's probably gonna still be the same thing as the manga, so I'm just hoping that they do it well, even if it's not, like really good, but it's still done well, so you can still, have an appreciation for it. Because having sit through this long, you know what I mean, watching it, and for them to constantly break the final season up into 3 different parts and several different cores of parts and whatnot, it's just like, bro, if y'all gonna drag this out for it to end and be terrible, I'm going to be very upset, especially seeing as how much I've enjoyed the show from, start to where we are right now. All the twists and turns, all the reveals that we had no idea were coming and everything. It's just been fantastic show. I've said it before. I know I've said this. I compare it to like Game of Thrones as far as like how different things connect to different things that you may not like really notice and whatnot at first, but like it comes back and you're like, damn, okay, that shit was like. So yeah, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the storytelling. I really enjoy the characters, character development and all that kind of stuff. The world building has been good. I think it could be a bit better. I probably think it will improve in this core, just because we're off in a different part. We're not on Paradise Island anymore. Which is where basically the main, from season 1 where that takes place, when we see Eren and Mikasa and Armin and all of them, that's where they are, the Island of Paradise. So yeah, man, real interested to see this actual season, real interested to see an actual trailer that kind of gives, some info on what's going to be happening, like we did with the Mandalorian trailer. It wasn't too much to kind of, you know what I mean? I still didn't really know what was going to be going on, but you did know that he was going to Mandalore to bathe in the waters and all that. So you did kind of get some clarity about what was going to be happening. With this, no clarity at all. No idea, but if the past seasons are anything to go by, I don't need it. I'll be there March 3rd, I believe. March 3rd, I'll be sitting there front and center, ready to rock, man. So we got that coming, and you got the Mandalorian coming the same week, man. So it's gonna be an action-packed week for me. Cannot wait. I'll try and do reactions to Attack on Titan. We'll see how that goes. It's just the editing process and all that gets so difficult. That's why I'm so behind on my hero and whatnot. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for this one. Not like I said, nothing really to really react to. You get a little bit of a tease for what's going to be coming, and a little bit of just referencing from where we've started to where we are now, So if you all did, and like I said, it wasn't really much to react to, but if you all did enjoy it, did like the reaction, hit that like button. Want to get more, stuff that we do, more episode reactions, trailer reactions, comedy reactions, the 1216 podcast, mainstay of the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and then if you want to get notified every time we drop a new video, hit that notification bell, and I will see y'all in the next one.